Jack Fletcher fighting out of RGA Bucks, Roger Grace Academy Bucks. He is a absolute machine, this man. 84 kilos of prime, soul-destroying crusher. Absolute favorite on Ballerina. Very successful. Steve's in trouble for knocking down the deco.
Yes, indeed. There's so much going on in Jack Fletcher's career right now. A squatty, an RGA blue belt, just an absolute animal in the gym. And if you have succumbed to his guillotine, like I did just on Monday, it's not a pleasant experience.
He has a weird guillotine. You pass and you're like, I'm on top. He shouldn't be able to guillotine me. And then he does anyway. This is streaming it live on Facebook. All 4 of you that are watching. Looking forward to seeing Jack the Juggernaut Fletcher, the smashing machine. Previously European Ballerina champion. I know he wants that belt back. He wants to get the belt back, be a Ballerina champion once more, and then go off to the pro ranks. He smashed one of the Norwegians before. Can he do it again? Very confident is Jack Fletcher. Yeah, I've been lucky enough to train with Jack Fletcher, and he lives up to the name, the Juggernaut.
Very heavy-handed. But you can never sleep on these frontline guys. And here we've got another one in Elijas Paknys. You know, an 84-kilogram juggernaut in his own right, ready to come out and do what he does and represent frontline, who's had a string of victories tonight.
And we know these frontline guys, they always bring the pain, bring the power. Super high level.
They do have a lone loss at the very beginning of the night tonight, so I'm sure Jack Fletcher has seen some holes. He was watching that fight. And Jack is one of these fighters that can really adjust. And he's a hometown favorite here tonight. And there you see his corner is just stacked. Kev Capel, Marcin Żywiec.
And more.
And more.
Look at the tattoos on Elijas. I like an aggressive full chest tattoo. Tough look.
It only ever communicates to me that you spent a lot of time out of the gym getting ink done.
You know what worries me about Elijas? He's one of the Norwegian Vikings, but no beard, no top knot, no mohawk. I'm a bit worried that he hasn't had the full frontline treatment. Is he really a frontline guy? Is he an imposter?
He is missing a battle axe.
He is missing a battle axe. I feel like this could be over. This could be crazy, this fight. It could be short and powerful.
Like Jack Fletcher.
Yeah.
But then we've got a tall, rangy Elijas there from Frontline Academy. It could be it could be a battle of different physiques, a battle of different styles. But we know we have a great grappling prowess there in Jack Fletcher. The Juggernaut, for his name, being able to overpower and run over his opponents.
I'll tell you what, Elijas, a little smirk on his face. Confident man.
I was seeing him warm up in the back. Definitely confident.
Oh yeah, we're live to 8 people. Yes, the Juggernaut, the smashing machine.
A little bit of a flex there from Elijas.
Anytime we get to watch Jack the Juggernaut Fletcher fight is an exciting moment.
Former European champion here on Battle Arena.
I feel like Elijas is a bit of an unknown quantity. Will he be another frontline killer?
And having trained with Jack Fletcher, you know he's the nicest guy. But here he's about to turn it on. No teammates to worry about, nothing at all. And he's deceptive because he's got kicks for days.
That's the thing about Jack. He's not just strong. He's kind of known for his strength, called the Juggernaut, but he's technical as well. He can kind of switch on the Juggernaut and just smash people, or he can go super technical and out-jiu-jitsu you, out-strike you. Oh, big knees from the Juggernaut.
Another knee, and you see those being very...
Oh, does he have the guillotine super early on? He's being warned about how he's doing it. That looks very tight. That looks very tight.
He's twisting. He's got that high elbow guillotine, but he didn't accept the bottom position. He was being very, very intelligent there. Big knee off the back, and a right hand lands for Elijas as he clatters into half guard. We
know that Jack's got good jiu-jitsu off his back. He's not afraid of being. A lot of these big guys, they're so used to being on top. But Jack, he's not like that. Oh, he's got that guillotine again. We know he's got killer guillotine. Oh, he's just lost it. Elijas has slipped out.
Every time he puts that on, you know that he's taking a few breaths out of Elijas. He's affecting the cardio. And having just earned his blue belt, Jack Fletcher has proven himself to have great ground control.
Jack back to his feet. Elijas looking for knees.
So strong as Jack Fletcher.
It's an unusual position Jack's gone for there. Kind of an aggressive headlock. Is he trying to finish with a bulldog choke? Oh, he switched back to his classic guillotine position.
Jack doing so well to push Elijas against the cage.
I'm very impressed by Elias's control. Nice to get low, press Jack against the cage. It's not easy to keep Jack the Juggernaut against the cage. It's not easy to stop a Juggernaut. Elijas is just kind of pulling it off now. Oh, left hook from the Fletcher.
And he's following it up with a multitude of strikes, and each one of those is an absolute hammer.
Landing big, landing big.
Elijas coming back with his own.
Very impressive.
A need to mix it up in a different look, but it didn't look like it had very much effect. I'd like to see Jack the Juggernaut try to land a few of his own.
Big knee by Elijas as well.
Saw Jack. Knee might have landed to the head of Jack, but it was just him coming in on that double. Gets the double leg. He almost attached his hands there and almost got the takedown. But Elijas hikes him up and lands some.
Elijas has got some really nice knees.
Yeah, he's throwing them with a knife edge. Pretty much the way that your Muay Thai coach would have showed you how to throw them. Big breath there from Jack Fletcher. He's got to get that furnace working.
So being the Juggernaut can be tiring.
Indeed. Especially when those guillotine attempts didn't come to fruition early on.
Elijas does have really... Oh, a little bit low, a little bit low. Elijas has a really good takedown defense. Kind of getting his legs wide. You know, we've seen Jack just dump people on their head before, but it wasn't working this time. Accidental kick to the balls. Happens.
Well, they were sticking out. I think Jack was just trying to go across the belly there.
I'm streaming this live on Facebook, Stephen. It is quite difficult to be a cameraman and a commentator.
You're doing really well, actually.
You can't see that. At one point, we were just looking straight up.
Just like, oh. You know what the funny thing is, though?
I turn the camera away whenever he's doing well.
Just point at the... just point it there. The truth is, though, we're brought to you by Viking Warrior Nutrition. Go to vikingwarriornutrition.com and get all your nutritional needs. They've got great spats, great rash guards, some of which I've worn by myself. Why eat like a Viking? Why eat like a man when you can eat like a Viking? And, of course, bear hug knee, elbow, and ankle supports, which you'll be seeing sported later on in the evening.
Neither fighter is looking too tired. Oh, he's a juggernaut, but he's a nice juggernaut.
A gentleman juggernaut. Leg kick lands there for Elijas.
Oh, big high kick.
Showing different looks now in this second round is Jack Fletcher. As he wades in with a body lock. Can he take the trip as he looks to trip him backwards? He's in a great position there. He just needed to pull the hips in a little bit closer to him. Get that strength. Understand that your strength comes from your hips.
Oh, the juggernaut with his... Oh, Jack's been cut in the eye.
Yeah, little cut there.
The right eye. That little
kick comes up. Everything that even's coming off the guard of these two fighters is landing slightly. It has an effect. And you see those big right hands of Jack Fletcher glancing off the guard of Elijas. But they are doing some damage.
Oh, he's going for his guillotine again, the patented juggernaut guillotine.
But he does have the arm in. He needs to not squeeze on that.
Oh, landing more bombs. Big power from Jack Fletcher.
Big breath there. Big breath there from Jack Fletcher.
Both fighters taking some big breaths. Oh,
get the double. Can he pull it away? Can he pull him away? His legs are very close. Can he suck him up? Guillotine of his own from Elijas. Oh, Jack Fletcher sits down momentarily, eats a couple punches for his trouble. Mostly superficial.
Oh, will the guillotine expert get guillotined? No, Elijas transitions to the back. But Jack with the slick jiu-jitsu, he's not just a juggernaut anymore, he's a technical wizard.
Really good control here, breaking the posture of Elijas.
That Roger Gracie jiu-jitsu. Back to half guard now, needs to get on his side, slide his right leg through, recover that guard. Oh, he's trying to do like a little Kimura trap maybe. Looking for the guillotine again.
This is really intense, high-level jiu-jitsu from both fighters. Elijas looking to pepper left hands into Jack the Juggernaut Fletcher's head, maybe opening up that cut further.
Oh, Elijas
Right
landing
hands,
some
left
big
hands
shots
landing.
now.
But Jack is still in it. He's defending well. Hard to tell if any of these are hurting. Jack is covering up, but he's forming a good defense.
The referee took a very close look then, but Jack did just enough to intelligently defend himself. Managed to grab the head of Elijas, pull him down. Now he's got the overhook position. Oh, he let go of it.
Winding down here in this second round.
Kimura.
Time is winding down here in this second round. What we have to wonder is whether... Oh, looking for almost a calf slicer there was Jack Fletcher. He's got to be very careful to break this down. He's covering up well. There's 10 seconds left. Jack Fletcher is turning away, but he's showing a good form of defense here. He's out. Jack not moving quite as fast.
Oh, he did lucky to get through that round. Very, very lucky.
Helped to his feet there by the referee. Calling the doctor in. Jack Fletcher shaking his head right now.
I think they're going to take a look at the cut on his head.
We're waiting for the motion
I think
there.
slouching against the cage, it could be it. I think they're going to wave it off. Is he going to carry on fighting? Is the instructor Kev Caples taking a close look at him? Jack's got so much heart. I think if he can fight, he will keep on going.
He took a series of punches there, which is very much. He came out like a barn store in that first round. They're offering him the stool. He is going to stand back up.
Shaking his head.
They're waving it off, I believe.
Fight's done. He took too much damage. There's a lot of unanswered shots.
I know that's really disappointing for Jack Fletcher. He's had a victory in his last outing here at Battle Arena, but a very, very game opponent here in Elijas from Frontline Academy, and very difficult for Jack to take that. I think he probably spent himself on those guillotines early in the first round, but he was throwing everything at Elijas, and it must be hard for him to take right now.
So